when you don't know what to do. Read a book, play a game, every night is just the same. What do you say if I tell you how to keep from feeling blue? My advice is good to take and it's easier to do. When you're all alone, any old night, and you're feeling out of tune, pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Underneath the bright, silvery light, you'll be feeling better soon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Look, look, look at the stars above. Look, look, look at those sweeties love. Oh boy, give me a night in June. I mean it, all you got to do any old night when you're feeling out of tune. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. When you make a date any old night, gonna meet your sweetie soon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Underneath the bright, silvery light, that's the only place to spoon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Walk, walk, kissing and walk again, talk, talk, kissing and talk again, oh joy, sweethearts are all in tune. I mean it, when it's raining out, stay in a room, but on a lovely night in June, here's what to do, sweetie, and you just get out and get under the moon. If you're with a girl and she is cold, says she doesn't want her spoon, don't you feel blue? Here's what you do, just get out and get under the moon. If you feel a kiss and she gets sore, she'll forget it mighty soon. Don't stop to fret, she'll learn to pet when you get her under the moon. Indoors, there's not a thing to do. In-laws walk in and out on you. Oh boy, sister and brother too. I've tried it, just take my advice. If she is nice, nice as any night in June, just take her hand, she'll understand, and get out and get under the moon.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, madam, mademoiselles, welcome to another Sunday night short stream, chill and chat. As always, James is right there.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
How is everybody doing? Hopefully everybody's doing okay. It's very cold in Florida. I don't like it. It better not snow. I'll be really pissed off.
I will be super excited if the chat actually works the way it's supposed to. Oh, yay, there's one.
Yeah, tonight James's technical magic with the videos and so forth. Oh shit, that's cool. Has now combined, because I'm too lazy, the chat from YouTube and Facebook.
Hey, Primo. Hey, Chuck. Look at that. And I got Restreambot that's taking the comments from Facebook and putting them into YouTube's chat.
No, that's super cool.
Yep. I had to do a little bit of CSS work, which was fun.
There you go. Well, I guarantee you there are no other any sort of live stream that's doing all this magic, thanks to James. Oh, the little symbols come up too, so I know where they're coming from. Thank God I can be 100% lazy now.
Yes, sir.
I got my hands in my pocket, and I've got full screen, and I can see chat from all over the damn planet. This is awesome. I just need somebody to feed me popcorn.
What's up, Zach? Yep. I
Hey, Zach.
actually need to change. I had it set up a little differently earlier. But we'll
I like it.
we'll
Is
cross
it-
that bridge.
It's interesting how it's like literally all the way over.
Right to the edge of the window.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's cool.
The way I said it.
no, that's cool. It's been snowing all weekend here in Colorado. Well, I don't like that. No, we're gonna get some rain, but thankfully it's not gonna go past 41 or 42 degrees. So I'm not gonna wake up to ice, or I would be on CNN as the guy with the flamethrower just burning down a whole neighborhood. Trivia questions. We'll get back to it. We knew the last few months, the next month or two would be kind of wonky with, haunt stuff is slow and low and all that stuff. But we'll get back to it, including D&D and all that kind of stuff eventually. Not me. but
Eventually. Yeah.
I do have another player for you. I think I told you that, right?
I don't know. Did you?
Yeah, I the fellow that on the thing we're going to announce who wants to do that every once in a while with us.
Yeah.
He is an avid D&D player, and he would probably just go to tears knowing that there was a online version. Chainsaw YouTube. I need suggestions. If you've seen my pig character before on HA Facebook page, you know what I mean. I'm thinking of renaming my pig character Butt. I don't know what to name him. Oh, I thought you were going to call him Butt! Exclamation! Exclamation! Dad.
Pork butt.
I was like, well, yeah. I was like, well, okay. All right. So, anybody's got any ideas for Chainsaw? Go check out his pig character picture and send him some suggestions. You've got exactly less than an hour to do it. I'm kidding.
Hey, Danny.
Hey, Danny. First like on the stream. I'm gonna go do that. Primo says no bloody Valentines for the haunted house industry this year, though. This is so. Well, no, unfortunately, there's a few haunted attractions that think they need to have a damn Valentine's Day in the smack dab of the absolute worst period of the damn pandemic. But I guess if you need $1, then you need $1. Yo, Keith. Bamf. Kabamos. Look at all this fantastic cross chat here.
Right?
This is awesome.
He's a goddamn
It's so
restream
legible.
bot.
All the damn little symbols next to it, and I can tell you where you're at. And Restream bot? Question mark.
Let's see if this changes. I don't want it to change, but
Oh, Danny, what? Since I was too lazy to continue texting you today because I got kind of busy. Did the Genius Bar give you much guff about anything? I mean, it was pretty smooth. Everything kind of kosher as far as your requests. Chainsaws, if you do have any suggestions post stream, my Instagram is the same as my name on here. I feel free to message.
nice. By the way, Keith, so what Restream Bot is doing, he's taking the posts that are posted on Facebook, and he's posting them here for us in the chat, so everybody can see what everybody is saying cross-platform.
Cross-platform.
There was a lot of connectivity things going on there.
I love it. I love the hell out of it. This is 2021 technology right here. Primo, I'm not sure. I cannot remember who they are because I'm actually trying to forget who they are so I don't get too pissed off about it. But there are a few that are doing it. Not big ones, I would say. I don't think it's big haunts per se, but don't quote me on that. I will say they're pathetic haunts, but he says, well, ain't he a fancy bot?
He is a fancy bot.
This is awesome. I love it.
James is playing pool in his pocket.
Yeah. So in a short bit, we'll have an announcement for you. Something that's been long in the making, and there's still little tweaks to it, but we'll let some folks come on here. Let's see. We'll give it a few minutes. Danny says they were totally cool. The guy from the repair room who brought the computer out to me was very nice. I don't think he worked on it himself, but tried to give me advice on trying to get data off of the hard drive. What advice did he tell you, Danny? I'm just curious. I mean, besides just plugging it into a SATA port and getting it off. Yeah, that's nice. Some of them are nice. Some of them are, cool. He probably didn't really know what was going on. So, as far as their cantankery, but when it gets to me, I'm gonna definitely see what I can do. Oh, an error occurred. Please try again later. What was that?
Did you finally get kicked?
This seems like more than being kicked.
I'm still on.
It won't let me. Let me refresh the page. Maybe that's what I just need to do is refresh the page. Yeah, it just said an error occurred. Please try again later. Something. I guess, is that what happens when people get kicked?
I think so.
I guess. Okay.
I don't know. It only happened to you, apparently. Well, no, it looks like it happened to a few people.
Yeah, everybody's okay. Damn it, I'm gonna have to remind everybody to. Honestly, I didn't pay too much attention. Still waiting on your message for the address, James, to send you guys autograph picture to use. Oh, okay, we can make that happen. Keith says I didn't get booted. I got hard booted. That's the first time that's ever happened to me there.
I'm actually working on getting like a PO box or something for us, so it's more
cool.
official.
All right, Zach got kicked. Yeah, everybody. I'm sorry. That's the first time I got kicked that hard. Out. I mean, just like flat out cracked out.
So I'm going to play with a few things during this stream. So stuff's going to change a little bit. We can go back to this format as whatever, but I just want to try a few different options as far as looks go.
That's cool. I definitely like the colors. The colors are, I like the different colors. The white on black and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're in 2021.
See if I broke it.
I was telling James for the stream, I did get some of my Halloween items today, which I'm super, super duper thrilled with. Yep, and chat's gone.
Hold on, I'll be back. Hold on. Let's see. Do you like it like this?
Oh my God. No.
You don't like it like that with the boxes?
No, it looks.
We got other options. Hold on.
It looks too kitty looking.
Too kitty looking. We could go super hardcore with kitty looking.
Everything, all the letters are in Lego blocks. I cannot read them. I'm just kidding. Where are you guys going live video? What do you mean, Primo?
When are we? I think is what he means. With like camera.
Oh, I don't know.
All right, let's see what this looks like.
Keith asked me, what did I get? So last year I was very hardcore going to do a drive-in theater, a die-in theater on my side yard with actually a pretty damn good size. No, I don't like that at all. I will say right now, I cannot even read it. I can't read shit.
Is it blurry?
No, it's just the font is too compressed. There's no.
I can see it perfectly on mine.
Well, the font is no. I don't think so. And the fact that it's like popping up. See, that's just too. The kerning is way too close. I mean, I literally can't read it.
All right, hold on. Let us change.
So Keith, I did not end up doing the die-in or drive-in theater, and when I've got a pretty good size one part of my yard's pretty good size. I was actually going to do a fairly scaled version of an actual drive-in, not like a tiny little thing. So I didn't because we were having hurricanes back to back. It was a mess. I couldn't do what I wanted to do. So this year I'm going to do it and make it where I can make it modular in case we do have the hurricane things again. But so today, a friend of mine, he has a Jeep, and he's getting all of his lights replaced, all his driving lights, all of his off-road lights, and he has the ones he had on there were the original ones. They're old, they're halogen, and I said when he gets them replaced, I wanted the old ones because I want to make car headlights out of them. You wouldn't see the actual car, but you would see it would look like a pair of headlights. And so I got those today. So I'm going to get them, or I got them. I'm going to start rewiring them for high powered LEDs, a warm white LED, so they still look like an incandescent bulb, but they'll be much more efficient.
Hey, Roberta.
And
sorry, I know you probably didn't see it.
hey,
what do you think about
coming.
this? The cleaner, and it goes from bottom to top instead of going top down. So newest is at the bottom.
Yeah, that's cool.
Or do you prefer it going top down? Which is easier
no, bottom
for
to
you?
top actually is bottom to top is fine. I like the timestamp. I like this. The separation is cool.
We need to get a comment from Facebook so we can see the difference and to make sure that this version has. Oh, I hear myself. I don't hear myself.
Okay. I don't know what to say. I don't do if I don't change nothing. Yeah, the timestamp's pretty cool. This is definitely much easier to read than the last several. Yeah, I like this one.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah, that's cool. I like this one. Okay. I like this one and then the original one so far. So I'm good with either one. The timestamp is kind of cool.
Yeah, this is the other one was the compact mode. This isn't compacted, so it should show like let's see. No, it doesn't. I don't know why it doesn't do that. That's weird. I have another option, but I don't want to go to that one yet. Yeah, we have 2 damn bots, Keith. we're tech savvy, man. What do you expect from us? Of course,
so anyway, Keith, that's the idea. I'm going to build actually a movie screen, and it will be big enough to see from the street. I am actually going to, as I do it, I am going to do like videos, pictures. I'm going to document it since everybody else does it and does an awesome job. So, but today I got my the beginnings of my car headlights for it. So I was pretty stoked. Like I said, I'll change the halogens out. I'm going to rewire them. With their glass, they're sealed in. You know, they're old style off-road Jeep lights. I could build a whole Jeep to put the lights on. Yeah, I can do that. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do. It's they're going to be on a 12-volt system. This year I'm going to do as much as I can lighting wise, low voltage. I'm actually going to wire underground. I'm going to wire audio cables and other things and make them waterproof to do things throughout the year, Halloween and everything else. Make it easier. I have power outlets all over my yard. So, but I want to do as much low voltage this year as I can. I'm also experimenting with pixel LEDs this year. Yeah, sealed beams. These are not as sealed as they were. They were apparently kind of hard to get off. So I'm going to have, no, actually, Keith, these aren't sealed beams. I know what you're talking about. These aren't sealed beams. These are, you would replace the halogen light inside the actual bulb. So these are not sealed beam units. If they were sealed beam, I wouldn't have taken them because there wouldn't have been much I could do with them. You can actually, it's like like a almost like a G4 pin halogen LED. These I do not remember if they're KC lights or not. I'm trying to think. What are these things called? Oh, these are. I'm gonna eventually have pictures of them. Crap. Keith. Like the old style, like the police cars, like you'd see in like black and white shows that had the spotlight on the side, and it was. I cannot think of the shape of it, um, but it was. These aren't flat. These aren't flat like Casey lights. These are. Damn it! I can't think of it. I can't think of it. And then chat's gone, by the way. So I cannot think, but they're not sealed beam. Oh my god, that's terrible.
Don't like that one?
Uh,
I was trying to go for like easier to read text for you, old man.
It's bigger. I just wish I mean, yeah, I mean I can read it. It's bigger. It's just the kerning on it it's so crushed in.
Yeah.
The bulb twists in the back of the bulb. No. Okay, Keith. So, God dog it. These have a solid curved glass at the front. To get to the bulb, you would it's got like a retaining ring, and you would undo the retaining ring, I believe, and the whole front comes off, and then you go reach inside to the reflector and just kind of pull the bulb out. It's a 2-pin halogen bulb, and you push the new one in, and then you put the front back on with the steel. I'll try to get a picture next day or two and send it to you directly. But these are, you just replace the halogen bulb. These are probably like a 40 or 60 watt halogen bulb. 99, the 99 Jeep. But he had the lights put on after the fact. Dan's got to get a drink.
Yeah,
Anyway,
sorry, that's my
Elk-
Discord going off. All right, I went back to the original, so we should be good now. I'll just leave it alone.
That's cool. I mean, it's whatever.
Somebody has
that
an
one was
issue with my
okay.
letter kerning.
Yeah, it's just, it was really kind of crushed in there. The one that had the time date stamp was not bad, and then the very first one. But Keith, yeah, these were aftermarket. Yeah, Keith, these were aftermarket lights. He had them put in probably about a year or two after he bought the Jeep. I'll tell you this much: they rusted pretty bad. You wouldn't have thought these would have rusted, but they rusted pretty bad. The casing in them. But I mean, you know what I'm talking about? Like the old police cars you'd see like in the old black and white movies, and they had that spotlight on the side that was kind of like a cone. It was cone shaped and pure metallic, and then the front was round with just a clear lens that had no refractory or anything on it. It was just like literally a clear glass lens with no etching, no nothing. That's what these are. He's kind of amazed that they rusted as bad as they did, but and then, like I said, they had 40 or 60 watt, maybe 100 watt halogens in it. It really wasn't wired up correctly. The wires they used were too small, so I don't think it was holding the amperage that well. But he's replacing those with a pure LED, 105 watt a piece, with running lights. So should be pretty cool. Yeah, these, I don't know, Keith. These were I'll definitely send you pictures. These rusted pretty bad. They're going to work perfect for what I'm doing, but they need to be replaced off the Jeep. They were looking pretty ratty. And they didn't work. They stopped working, all of them.
All right, this is what we're sticking with.
Okay. I like
this one because I think it's easy. I think this one's the easiest to read.
I will say these were brighter than bejesus when they worked, Keith. So, but I'm going to take, there's 6 of them, so I'm going to have 3 pairs. and I'm going to mount them somehow so that they look like headlights, but you don't really I don't need it you don't need to see the car. I just want them to look like headlights, so they will not be as bright as they used to be. Um, and I'm gonna make them kind of flicker a little bit. It all needs to be really kind of spooky, but they will look like car headlights when I'm done. So,
I really appreciate the
that's
fact that we're on an actual haunt discussion right now. That's
yeah. Well, that's gonna be part of the reveal is, we're gonna get back to that on this show. I felt bad for 13 Skeletons who was having to listen to Mark and his butt chugging adventures, so we're gonna keep off that. We'll do that on Wednesday nights.
You want to go ahead and make that announcement? I've got all the links set up, so
We can. Yeah, because then we're good. Yeah. Keith, yeah, I'll mount them on 2x4s or something. It's gonna be super simple because excuse me, like I said, at night, the whole idea is all you see are the headlights. You don't, you know, the idea is to make it look like headlights coming in or out of a drive-in. But yeah, no, we'll keep talking haunt stuff. I'm gonna let James do the reveal, but one of the big things tonight is we have a reveal, and then we'll talk about that for a little bit. And so I will let James start.
Yep. So we've been doing this for a while. We've been working on it. We discussed it on stream a few times. We didn't really get anywhere with it, but we are officially launching our random conversation stream that is going to be separate from Haunters Anonymous. So now we can stay on topic with haunt stuff and keep you guys where you want to be. And then we're going to have this other one that we're going to do Wednesday nights. That's going to be just whatever the hell we feel like talking about. It's not going to matter. And whatever we do is what we do on that one. That we're going to try to keep Haunters Anonymous a little more haunt specific, I think. And then since as we're leading back into everybody prepping for haunt season, we'll be able to do more just random haunt conversations like this, as opposed to talking about butt chugging and such items. So I'm going to post a couple links to the new thing. So our new show is actually called The Ministry of Amusement. So you got to click 2 links and you'll be caught up with us. Just make sure you're there on Wednesdays like you normally would be for Haunters Anonymous, except we will not be under the Haunters Anonymous guys.
Yeah, like James said, we've been doing all of this for so long, and it's phenomenal. Haunters Anonymous, of course, uh, as y'all well know, has become kind of random as we started this during a pandemic, so it wasn't like there was just an onslaught of haunt news. We stayed on topic quite a bit, but of course, as the haunt season naturally um, went down as it would normally do year to year, more so this year because of the pandemic, Haunted Honest became extremely random. A lot of fun, but extremely random. And so James, like James said, uh, we had talked about separating into another stream so that that folks that really wanted to come in and actually just like Keith and I just did, which I love it. Who want to stay on topic with haunt stuff and haunt attractions and everything that this particular channel was designed to do, would know that if they came to Haunters Anonymous live, that it would be haunt stuff. It would pretty much stay on topic. And we'll get back to having guests and everything else and haunt news. The Ministry of Amusement, the Facebook page, we're still working on it. It's available. We're gonna have to write an about thing on it, and it will be the Ministry of Amusement will literally be exactly what we've been doing with Haunters Anonymous the past few months, which is just the random, crazy, fun, just nonsense, beautiful, wonderful, chaotic nonsense. Uh, and so, anybody that comes into a Ministry of Amusement stream will know that literally it's just beautiful nonsense, just wonderful, fun, crazy, just swear words here and there and all that kind of stuff. So, the idea was to separate them, because hopefully this year we'll have a semblance of normality. It will not be anywhere near what it should be as far as the haunt season.
Hey, Kyle.
So this is the Harry Potter stream. No, Danny, but we could talk Harry Potter stuff.
We totally could, because that's what it's for.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
So that's the deal with that. James and I also discussed about we will be getting back into the After Darks. That's going to be a wee bit from now. But hopefully this year there will be a lot of haunt stuff to talk about. And I'll have plenty on my end because I really am. I've even started designing things that if we do have a horrendous hurricane season again, I can disengage certain things. I want to make things as hurricane proof as I can. But hey, Mark.
Hey,
Speaking
Mark.
of butt chugging,
Right.
So that's the idea. We're going to put as much effort into the Ministry of Amusement as we have with Haunters Anonymous. Keep everything separated, and then give us a few months, and we'll get back to the After Darks. The After Darks will probably be where we do the trivia and the games. The interesting stuff that kind of is that will be haunt related. So anyway, that's the big reveal for the night. Mark, you got in a little late, so we'll have to explain things to you down the road. So starting this Wednesday, and what we will do, and James, you'll yay or nay this, but what we will do just to get everybody in the groove of it, we will cross post the Ministry of Amusement events onto the Haunters Anonymous page. James, do you think we should do that for a while or what?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And that way the people that since it's the two of us still, it's the same two people. Guests on Ministry of Amusement? Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
I actually have a guest lined up already. He won't be on this Wednesday, but a friend of mine actually got wind of this earlier this week. Caught up with him, and he is just ecstatic to be on, especially since we don't do video. But so anybody, it's like I said, it's basically what we've been doing with Haunters Anonymous the past few months, because there really has been zero haunt news, and we've been wanting to keep up with all of you. It's just time to separate them. Is it Tristan? No. We may or may not have Tristan on Haunters Anonymous this year. We'll keep asking him and see. So anyway, that's me rambling about it. We think it's a clever name. If you go check out the Facebook page, we think y'all will enjoy it.
It's a perfect graphic for the group too. I fucking love it.
Down the road, we'll do the same thing that we've done with Haunters Anonymous and have swag. And there's no website right now, but it'll follow suit with the podcasting, and all that will follow suit. We just have to get ourselves in line to get it up and just going. See, Chena, if I'm ever a guest on Ministry of Amusement, you guys probably die of laughter for me laughing at my own jokes. Well, that's what the Ministry of Amusement's about. I'm excited for it because I'm really, we have plenty of folks that come in here all the time, great haunters and vendors and actors and all that stuff that we really could fill one of these shows with haunt stuff. I think for not to keep rambling, but I think, because of the pandemic and just how different everything was, just how horrific stuff was, and an entire planet's changing what it does. I think the off topics that we had quite a bit were therapeutic.
Yeah, they were a good distraction.
They were a great distraction. All of y'all just, I mean, literally these things could run for hours just because of the fantastic chat from y'all. But it's time to separate. It's time to separate, the haunt stuff, which we have plenty of stuff that we can talk about, and the nonsense stuff. So if we're going to separate, we might as well go ahead and separate and do, like James said, we've been planning on for quite a while. It's a new year. Haunters Anonymous was conceived 1,000 years ago, and we started this at the beginning of 2020. So I think it just goes to show, goes to say that we should start the Ministry of Amusement for 2021.
Yep.
So,
and this means you can bring in your friends that may not be haunt people, and you have a common thing with them where we all have a big ass community of people, even people that aren't haunt people. So it'll broaden the horizons for us.
yes,
and for you guys.
Yeah, and and James has a excessively fantastic point. I mean, it could be that, like I said, some people just, they're not haunters and like, well, I'm not gonna, why go do that? But Ministry of Amusement can be anybody, and it should be anybody.
Jeez, I don't like non-haunters.
No, they can be fun people, and the fun thing is we may get haunters that come in with Ministry of Amusement that don't know about Haunters Anonymous, and they're like, oh shit, y'all have another show? Yeah, we do. So I'm excited for it. Like I said, we're gonna have to. It'll take us a couple of months to build it up and get things fine tuned and tweaked and everything else. But we definitely want to go ahead and start doing it. James has already set up the YouTube channel for it. Was that one of the links that you sent?
Yeah, that was the first link I sent. Was the
Lord, I'm gonna have to click that and figure out what our own damn YouTube channel is. I'm kidding, but I'll definitely have to send you some files for the I guess OBS and all that kind of stuff. And of course, one of the common questions: the stream loots do not expire, so you will be stream looting the hell out of stuff here at Haunters Anonymous. So keep them to your side or play them out or whatever, but they will not expire. I'm just hoping, we have, besides everything we can talk about, like we just did there for a good 20 minutes, just me and headlights. I'm hoping that we really have some positive haunt news outside of all of us. I mean, we could all talk about, like the Trio of Terror and all that stuff, and all the other folks doing stuff, and helping people name their characters and everything else. I'm just hoping that people get on board quickly with getting this pandemic over with, so that we can have a semi-normal October. I agree with James. Hey Kyle. October, this Halloween is still not going to be 100% like we all know and love. It's just not.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be. I'm hoping for it to be a much better creature than it was last October. I will do my rages with certain haunts that decide to just go completely off the rails with protecting people. That's going to become a norm for quite a while. For haunted attractions that didn't open last year, that should be able to open this year. I'm sure they will have and actually abide by their own hygienic rules and cleanliness, unlike several haunts last year that promised the moon and then turned into a lick the
Money
pole
hungry.
Yeah. And and I guarantee you, I've made my own list of those haunts.
And on
I
that
guarantee.
topic, that gives us so
Oh,
much
here we
more
go.
free time to just rip on vaping clowns.
Which may actually be a cross-platform between Harms Anonymous and the Ministry of Music. Because why not?
Because I got some stuff stored up, man. I got some words and some things, and
Some words and some foulness and some things and some words.
because it's just
Yeah, because you know
getting to
what?
be excessive.
Yeah, and I think this this year, because I think now that we've been doing this for a year, it's not like we're new at this. I think this year there will be naming of names and saying of things.
I'm
It's gonna
sure.
be an onslaught of it's gonna be an onslaught. That's the other thing too with Hunters Anonymous, and I myself became too complacent with foul language with this show. I will save that for Wednesday nights, unless we have ragers on Hunters Anonymous. But
I'm sure there'll be a few.
oh yeah, there's gonna be a few.
I mean, some of you may get your feelings hurt because
I don't care.
I know a few of you have some clown friends that may be in
I don't care.
line for some
This
words.
is gonna be a therapeutic session for a few folks where they may actually come to terms with the idiocies that is the vaping clown. And when we say vaping clown, I mean there are clowns, here, fantastic, very innovative suits, and
Look
you
at
know who I'm talking.
Max's. Max's recent one was beautiful.
Yeah. That's awesome. And then buying things from Gary Fay Creations and making it your own character, making it something that I could go on Facebook and fling through my feed and go like, "Oh my god. Okay, well I know who that is." Not like every clown that comes up on my Facebook feed is the same mask, the same raspy ding dong voice, um, vaping a pen and bippity boppity booing everywhere, and then praising. I won't say not this one, but praising a certain group, um, high and mighty group that's pure and utter trash. We'll get to that. We'll wait for a little bit for that, but yeah, Max Clown is amazing. Um, and I really, 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 I know I would love to use this phrase because now I've had a neighbor of mine use it independently. I'll still call them vaping sticks, even though douche flutes is just the damn. Whoo!
I did
Yep,
love the douche flute thing.
the douche flute. And I'm sorry, that may be one of those things we have to say during the show and just have like a little disclaimer there maybe.
You see,
Mild.
Zach, we have a shortage. We're having a shortage of clowns in the haunt biz. It's a crisis.
Yeah. Yeah, there's such a shortage of clowns and
Well, maybe if there was like a standard,
yeah, or I don't know, maybe some secret Illuminati pact.
But
Yeah, there's we're gonna hurt some feelings.
I don't fucking care.
I can see in the next couple of weeks and maybe some, but I also don't care. Like I said, we've all been around long enough, close to a year now actually, and naming some names. I think we are. I know, right, Kyle? I had a neighbor. We weren't talking clowns. We were actually in a neighborhood association meeting, just the two of us, and we said something, and she said douche flute, and I'm like, I almost stroked out, and then I had to tell her about the whole vaping clown thing, and she was just dying. But, yeah, I mean, if nothing else, just because of the vaping clowns, the world may be in a shortage of um, douche flute juice.
I say that
my
like
God.
for our year anniversary of the podcast, we just go on an entire rant of
Rant. I'm good with that. Okay, we'll plot that out. But yeah, so this year's going to be naming of names. We did it some last year, in reference to 60-page manuals and
yeah. And for the
other
most
such
part, it was
things.
a lot of taking the high road on stuff. Like we would
Yeah, we took the high road on a
complain
lot of
about
stuff, but
things, but
this year we're going to still take the high road, but there's just some haunts and some haunters and some groups and some people who wear nothing but red ties who are going to be completely called out this year. And if they don't like it, they're welcome to come on this show so we can rip them a new one face to face.
I'm gonna get a straw so I can start doing the sound effects for this, because
We need to.
let me see if I can
We
find
do.
this thing.
We need to just have a sound effect of a vaping clown.
Is it?
Hey, Josh.
Nope.
What's up,
doesn't
man?
Work. What's up, Josh?
You're gonna end up killing yourself with a straw.
I'm working on
it. So anyway, these are things that, especially with the new year, now that we've announced the Ministry of Amusement, and hopefully everyone that's here now will join us for that, since normally you are with us with
on
I know
Wednesday.
Zach got it.
Oh,
you know,
Zach.
it's going to be Wednesday nights are going to be a hoot. As we get further into the year, like I said, everybody cross your fingers, everybody wearing masks, do everything that we've asked. We just have your best interests at heart. We really do. We'll be able to even possibly start doing multiple haunt shows a week. If we have a guest. I know that Josh was saying something about sculpting, which on stream again, which we definitely need to have that happen. But we definitely just need a show that's independent of any haunt news or haunt people. Well, not haunt people, because all of y'all are haunt people, and we want to see y'all there. But we just want to expand and say things on the show where we can literally say, hey, there might be some words and things and such, and some minor vulgarity. As James literally no. That was too
Too calculated.
It was too calculated. It was too I can't even. The inhale was perfect, but I made you giggle on the exhale, so that's my fault. I'm just waiting for you to go like, I have a straw stuck in the back of my throat.
I gotta talk like this. It's all the
Hey everybody.
Oh,
hey everybody.
I'm Chuckles. I'm gonna sing this country song for you.
I'm gonna sing it in it. No, don't worry if I put in some pedo phrases in it. That's just normal for
Yeah, chicken nuggies. I love chicken nuggies.
I need you to smirch that button.
This took a real hard turn.
We went from we'll start doing this in a few weeks to no, we're doing it right now. Substandard indeed. So yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Well, it's all right, because clowns, it is part of the haunt industry, so we can rag them. But we're going to start calling some people out, and we're hoping that those people find out, and we hope that they get butt hurt and decide to try and sprinkle their standards all over us, because then we're just going to punch them right in the mouth. with words, not for realsies, because I don't want to get close to their non-mask wearing.
Gaines the vaping clown.
Chris Gainzos, the Vapos, Clownzos. Still, but that's Haunters Anonymous is going to definitely we're gonna get back into the swing of things. Definitely have folks on, like Kim Bark and all that stuff doing their stuff. We're gonna get back into it, because this is a new year, and we definitely want to try and be positive about a progressive, a much safer haunt and Halloween season. Even if some of the shows cancel, those shows are in the beginning of the year, and we're still we're still really, really, really. This is really, really. We're really in bad shape right now with this pandemic globally.
Yeah.
So, but hopefully progressively through the months and this year, there'll be some fantastic news, and we can all say, hey, okay, well, we'll have a form of trick or treat this year, and it'd just be a much more um, lighthearted Halloween.
Oh, I need to go to
Al says,
Facebook.
man, I just like you to talk about anything. Well, we'll be sure to do more vaping noises because that entertained me quite much.
Yeah, right. Let me try it again. I don't know if I can pull that off again.
You're just gonna.
Oh, Chuckles.
It's okay. No, you're gonna have to practice because it doesn't. The way you just did it, it sounded like Chuckles just got $5 in the backseat of a car.
Well, it does though.
Oh my god! Ooh, yeah, Chuckles.
Oh shit!
I'm trying not to do it on this stream, but I just want to be so incredibly vulgar. I guess can't because I don't know. Zach says his fire stick keeps locking up. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm only still laughing because of Chuckles and the back seat. The backseat fishnet clown.
Oh god.
That's the third time. What kind of fire stick is it, Zach? Is it a newer one? Is it a couple years old?
By the way, Kyle, since you are on, obviously you can't get on YouTube, but there is it's going to be our Wednesday podcast in place of Haunters Anonymous. It's just going to be us on there talking about whatever bullshit we feel like talking about.
Yeah, we say in place of, though it's an evolution from what we've been doing with Haunters Anonymous, so that we can keep Haunters Anonymous.
That's true.
Haunters.
Yeah.
It's an evolution. We've been playing this for a while, so Ministry of Amusement will be literally just balls to the wall hilariousness. Not that Haunters Anonymous isn't, but we just need to. It's just time to separate so that people that want to listen to haunt stuff, like 13 comes in and 13 Skeleton comes in. Next thing we got Mark talking about butt chugging and all that kind of stuff, and
we got Chuckles ripping up fat vape.
And although it's funny, that's more going to be a Ministry of Amusement. So, it's a black market out of trunk deal. Is it really? Man, don't be doing jailbroken fire sticks. They're going to take all your info. Although I want to buy a fire stick and turn it into a retro gaming device. That's apparently a very good stick to do. Kyle, come to the YouTubes.
He can't. He's banned from YouTube.
Oh, well, I'm just reading off what Keith said.
Yeah, so. I know.
I'm surprised we're not banned from YouTube, quite honestly.
Well, there's time.
Did you see that thing? Did you see that little thing we got on Facebook?
Yeah, and then I clicked on it and there was nothing there. So I was like, all right.
It was gone. Okay. I didn't know if you took care of it or if it just vanished into thin air. So we'll go with vanished.
No, I think what it is, it was from that one that we had a copyright strike on and they resolved it. And then the system was just like, hey, you had one video with a copyright claim.
Oh, yeah. Because I was like, what in the hell did we do now? And I'm like, okay. Dane says, Mark and I will come on one night and argue about the giant pink donut from Universal. Sure. And Reggie and Mark arguing about Duff beer. Sure.
Whatever, man. Whatever we want.
The cool thing about, I mean, like, with Nick and Reggie doing the cook-offs, that actually could be either show because they're both haunters.
Yep.
So that's the phenomenal thing is there's still going to be crossovers, which are going to be just amazing. Yes, we're going to stay on topic as much as we can, Zach.
And if you guys would not mind, please sharing that page with your friends so we can get some people on it.
Yeah, share with everybody. Tell them it's like James said, and which was perfect. Um, there might be some folks that aren't haunters, but they just like coming in and chitty chatting and having fun. And we're still, it's going to be several months where we're still going to be, things are closed and can't go out and you can't do this. Unfortunately, it's hell. Even in my city, they're starting a preliminary lockdown. Um, and there may just be some folks that are like, well, I don't want to talk about haunt stuff, so why the hell am I go there? Um, so yeah, I think it's, hey, Reginald,
What's up, Reggie?
We got to explain this again to Reginald.
Reggie, we're doing a regular podcast, non-haunt related, called the Ministry of Amusement. So make sure you go like the Facebook page and follow the YouTube, and then share it with your normies.
Normies. Yeah, it's going to be. We're the Cliff Notes version now is that we're going to separate church and state.
Basically,
So Haunters Anonymous will stay on topic with haunt stuff. We'll still have a blast here. We're hoping to have a lot of subject matter for the haunt stuff. We're still going to have a blast, but all the off-topic stuff, all the fun stuff that we've been chatting about for the past few months, because there hadn't been much haunt stuff, we're going to separate that over to Ministry of Amusement. So hopefully everyone here still shows up. We're still going to do it on Wednesday night. Hopefully as the haunt season progresses and it's in better shape this year, we may go to 2 nights again with Haunters Anonymous, and keep Ministry on Wednesday. We'll just see how it goes. But
yeah, I think it'll like I'm saying probably July or August we'll do the 3 a week thing. Like,
yeah. That way we can compete directly with Nick, who will start his up October 1st.
Exactly. Yeah, no, we totally need to.
But yeah, so we and Reginald, we've been talking about this for a while. We told this, we've said this a few times, but it's not something that we just, we're gonna have to do it, blah blah. We've been talking about it, and we'll still have guests on. The guests can come in and talk about literally anything they want. We think it's going to be a lot of fun. And then, like James has said, non-haunters that may want to come in and just have a blast with us can come in and not have a crisscross of haunt stuff and just cantankery nonsense. So we think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, and knowing me, I'm gonna say it right now. A lot of my topics are probably gonna end up just screaming into nostalgia, because you've seen what I've done with the Dunkaroos, and that was me keeping it somewhat on topic in here. So I live my life in nostalgia for the past. So,
and we may just end up having a Ministry of Amusement building in Second Life,
because it's what we do.
Because it's what we do. Once again, why not? It's a virtual world. You can have 2 separate buildings for 2. Peppermint vodka. Ew.
Yeah, why would you do that? Like, what
why, Dan?
fuck made you think that was a smart idea? I got to get in these cusses while I can on this one.
Yes, there's still going to be there's going to be some different.
Yeah, well, mostly because I can't contain myself, and we start ranting on something. Just gonna.
Yeah. Oh my God, so many things this year. This year's going to be we're all going to make this year a fantastic year.
It'll be fun.
It'll be fun. I'm very, I'm very happy, and some people would call it blessed. I'm very thankful for all of y'all sticking around for a year. I'm very thankful. Some folks, they did get COVID this year, but came out fine. Quite a few of us, knock on wood, knock on some old wood, we have stayed safe, wearing our masks and so forth, and we're all here. It's definitely something to be, regardless of if you think of it as a religious type thing or just luck of the Irish, whatever. But I'm thankful that we are all still here. And once again, I'm gonna knock on wood. We keep it that way. I think this will be a fantastic year. We're going to make it a lot of fun. We're going to keep, the haunt season and Halloween alive, and have a great time with the Ministry of Amusement, and just keep evolving. It's the evolution of safety and fun. I think we'll be a force to be reckoned with this year. I think that even though we're not too concerned with it, I think that our name will get out and about more so that we can we'll get more guests in for Haunters Anonymous and for the Ministry of Music. I'm really looking forward to it.
Me too. And I am super thankful for all of you as well. And the Streamloots thing, I am super happy that we went the route with the Streamloots, and it's been so successful, and you guys have had so much fun with them, because it's opened a few doors for us. They made some additional things possible, which is amazing.
Yep.
Because like I said, everything that you guys do, any Streamloots that you buy, all of that money goes right back into this. It's not like we're not cashing out paychecks or anything for ourselves off of them. It goes directly back to you guys.
And the swag, the swag that we're going to push the swag more this year, and we'll have some for ministry. I'm going to read. Reginald says, "I have to say thank you guys. Without me discovering you, I probably would have been so bored and not met so many like-minded people." Reginald, that is beyond
the best compliment.
A humbling.
That's like the best compliment we could receive.
It's a very humbling compliment. It's very humbling, and we've had many of those from y'all. There's really no way to express the gratitude that we have for y'all being here, because without y'all, we would be bored. Yep. I mean, I don't know. I actually don't know what the hell I'd have been doing. I'd been like, well, I'm just whatever. I'm gonna knock all my trees down because I can cut them up and I got nothing else to do. But so it's actually been an honor and a privilege, and will continue to be so. So thank you, Reginald, and thanks to the rest of you and some of the folks that aren't here right now. We'll say the same thing when we see them, and so yeah, it has been and will continue to be even more so excessively entertaining. It's very sad that what brought it all about finally, which was the pandemic and the people who have passed and the people who have gotten sick and everything else. But from darkness, there was always light.
Zach, this is a good show. Oh,
I like it. I give it 2 stars out of 5.
Yeah, you get 2 stars.
You get 2. Danny says, "Listen, 2020 sucked balls, but getting to know y'all and make new friends, get to know each other online friends better was definitely a highlight." Oh my God, it's been an hour. Are you leaving us now? Who are we talking about?
Who are we talking about?
What are we talking? Is it already top of the hour?
Yeah, it's 10:04.
Oh, I mean, it's whatever you want to do. I'm kind of just rambling at the moment, but
let's just roll it to 10:30. It's fine. We'll give you an extra half an hour for
we'll free. Make it a 3 out of 5 stars instead of 2 5 stars.
And I'm so glad that we have Facebook and YouTube chat combined now, because
dude, this is like, oh my God, it's almost like freaking magic. It is magic because I love the fact of having the two, together.
Yeah.
For the folks who can't get on YouTube, but so damn lazy of me not wanting to try and monitor both, because now I can just monitor both.
Oh, me too. I'm glad I don't have to have them both open, because I was neglecting our Facebook people pretty hard the other day.
Kyle, thank you guys, y'all. Well, thanks, Kyle.
Thank you, Kyle.
Y'all are more awesome than we are.
And Danny and Zach and Reginald and everybody that's here.
Everybody that's here and everybody's not here. We're gonna probably send I think we should send a direct message to 13 Skeletons just so they know. You know that Wednesday night the Hunters Anonymous won't be on, but Ministry of Amusement will be.
And that's another thing is like, who the hell would have thought in 2020 that I would have ended up driving to some random ass place in New Jersey to see a Rube Goldberg machine themed in Halloween with skeletons.
Yep.
Like, it's just like the perfect storm of things combining that just made this great.
Yep. Yeah, and it was fantastic to have you go out there and video. Like I said, you know, this 2020 has been a very, very dark year, a very different year, on so many levels. But Hunters Anonymous and having all of y'all with us and the folks that aren't here right now but normally would be, and making these new friends and getting to know y'all and all the damn talent and just the hilarious chat, you know, that's now on the interwebs forever is brilliant. Danny says, wait a minute, MD already knows I love him. He's going to hopefully save some data for my folks. Fingers crossed. Yeah, hopefully so. I'm hoping the Genius Bar didn't turn into a bunch of a-holes and you know, decide to wipe it. We'll know as soon as I get it, but I think it's going to be all right. But let's see, Reginald, I still find it funny my character came in with potato skins. Yeah, I mean, it seems like, I think James and I have talked about it seems like we just did the first show yesterday.
It really does.
But it literally has been almost a year. And it's just I'm completely beyond amazed. Not that we're still doing it, like y'all were interested enough to continue coming in, but the fact that, like you say, we have definitely got a very eclectic group. There's no other live chat podcasts, whatever, that I know of, and I follow quite a few of them, even the ones that I think are just complete trash, that I think have this kind of following. You know, there's some that have, there's 40,000 people on their Facebook page, and all, but you know what? They consistently do not have the numbers that are here because we have folks like y'all that come in very religiously and allow us to entertain you and vice versa. I don't see it. There are some. I'll go ahead and name them. This one, Hunters Hangout, which was a big deal. That whole thing has turned into complete trash. And they would do their. Oh, am I being invaded? I hear voices outside. Am I being invaded? Are we trick or treating already?
I'm
No,
laughing
okay,
at Keith.
Keith,
my
it's
God.
7 after I got a bad back and the bladder of a chihuahua.
Wrap
We
it
don't
up,
have to
fellas.
wrap. All you have to do is just leave, Keith. We don't have to wrap it up.
Right? He's like,
It's all-
look, I gotta go. You gotta end it. Sorry.
No, you can. Hey, just if you got to go, just know where you left off. Come back and you can watch the last 20 minutes. It's all recorded. Damn, we're DVRing it for you. Damn, Keith. It's all DVR. Damn.
Kyle said he's gotta get some swag sometime. Yeah, we're gonna keep updating the swag and changing things
Yeah,
up.
the swag, and we got tons of stickers. Tons of stickers. It went to 1,800 Florida run.
What did?
What? Danny says, Jesus, Keith, go pee. Go pee. You're not going to miss anything because, like I said, this is all recorded, man. Go pee. My God. I don't want to be responsible for, you know, an accident. Yeah, that's my swag. But anyway, it's been I'm literally just like, wow, it's like we've been doing this for close to a year. So I'm overflowing. The voices. Oh, the voices. Yeah. So you know, that's why, like I said, that's why we definitely have been working on evolving everything. Hunters Anonymous will actually evolve. You know, the idea at the onset of this was 2021 that, you know, we would try to go to some of the conventions and stuff. Well, that's kind of gotten shot in the ass, but that's okay. Because we're still doing this, and through this we still there's still amazing things going to happen.
Listen, at some point, people are going to start going to stuff with Hunters Anonymous merch on, and we're going to get pictures of it. And that's going to be like the craziest shit ever.
Oh, I get it, Reginald. Okay. It's like, what? What the hell?
Kyle's making toilet sounds.
Wow. Well, okay. My toilet doesn't sound like that, but okay. I also have an old house, but that's okay.
Yeah, you don't have that modern.
I don't have the I don't have the modern suction, the suction sound of but yeah, so yeah, I don't know. I really am kind of like flabbergasted in a good way at how all this has evolved. Like I said,
God damn it, Zach's gonna model a shirt. He's probably not gonna be wearing any pants.
oh God, that's true. And flip flops.
With socks on.
A damn what are those things called? Banana hammocks?
Oh God.
I don't want to see no banana hammock, damn it. And hey, maybe China, we can get more things from China that we'd like to get printed.
Yeah.
Like the shoes.
Oh God, I want those shoes so bad.
Yeah, we can get those this year. I'm gonna get a nice tank top for summer next month. Yeah, I think that actually that's probably something we'll revisit is there's a lot more stuff like swag that we can offer, but James had to turn, because he was the officiator of it, had to turn a lot of it off just because the shipping was insane.
Yeah.
Maybe that's going to get corrected this year.
I would love it. I would love for them to start importing some new PC parts so I can get my new PC built and we can take this to a whole nother level.
Well, I'm sure that'll happen. Tidy whities. We don't want to see you in your tidy whities. Now, if you want some Hunters Anonymous tidy whities, we could probably accommodate that.
Or Keith says hash brown tidy whities.
Oh,
put a hash brown on it.
Well, you do that and then don't show me because I don't want to. And then of course, on top of everything, we are always open for suggestions, not just with Hunters Anonymous, but with Ministry of Amusement, of ideas. What would you like to see? What would you like us to do? What would you like us to try? Do you have any ideas? Would you like to be on? Is there something you need us to change? Is there something you need us to add? I mean, this is all about y'all. And can't say sky's the limit, but there's things that we can probably make happen if y'all come up with something that you would Oh, Danny's gonna get the vodka again, even though we've already warned her against it.
Right.
That's great. Definitely, the whole streaming, the live streaming, sculpting, all that stuff was phenomenal. That we've got to do some more. Some of the old guests, like 13, we've got to have them back on this year so we know what's going on there. We're gonna have I can think of one guest we will not be having back on here. None of y'all. Y'all are all good.
I could think of a couple actually.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. I'm thinking
You're being specific, but I am thinking
super mega ultra specific.
We had a Speedo actually.
Yeah, we actually could do a Mr. Dolo Speedo, Reginald. So be careful what you wish for. Matt, like I said, what's funny is the swag that's on the website right now is about like a third or something.
Yeah, it's even
what was implemented.
Yep. And some of it was because simply because the printers were crap.
Yeah.
We didn't like the quality.
Yeah. And that's definitely, it's not, I mean, we definitely would not just barf out a bunch of stuff like 3D printed Ghost or something for y'all to have to purchase.
It's an awfully specific example.
I don't care. Welcome to 2020. Yeah, Danny, I know you know. Because we told you. Better not have a certain guest back on. Yeah. You know what? And down the road, we'll end up probably naming them off because it's a short and sweet list. But this is the year where people just get owned by us because they deserve it. Quite honestly, they deserve it for their actions and inactions last year. Which, um, you know, it's not like, oh, we're not going to have you back on because you stole a pack of gum from Walmart. No, you did a lot of things that really were dangerous. Um, anti this and anti that, and you just need to be called out. Um, not that the Hana industry itself thinks so highly of these people, blah blah. Most of the Hana industry they don't even know who these people are, the way it should be, and the way we're going to keep it.
Certain guest, me? Yeah, Zach, it's you. Never allowed on the show again.
Yes, that's it. Especially if you're going to be wearing some damn banana hammocks. Kyle says, I'd like to see Hunters Anonymous patches for vests.
I think
probably
we could make that happen.
We could make that happen. I'm almost positive we could make that happen, Kyle. So we will write that down and put that on the list and let you know. Keith says some douche flute wants me to review it from Amazon. What?
I've been trumped. You have in fact been silenced.
Danny says MD knows what bitch ass needs to stay gone. Danny, there's a couple of them. That's all right. We'll name them off. I have no problem having a wall of shame, quite honestly. There's nothing that any of these folks at all could do against us that we could not just destroy them in a short bit.
You got to do some fucked up stuff to get on our shit list. It's not like it's...
Yeah.
We're not just going around hating people for the sake of hating people.
No. And any of y'all that have, which all is all of y'all that have been listening in frequently, which is like all of y'all, can pretty much surmise. Some of them maybe not, some of them, but none of y'all. Absolutely, these are people that, and we will list them. This is not going to be the year that we take the ultra high road. Because I think, like I said, we're ingrained enough in all of this that, it's doable. And quite honestly, these people are going to deserve every bitch slap that we give them. So, and it's going to happen. It's going to happen this year.
Yeah. The hypocrisy is just.
Yeah. I do not. Yeah. We don't. Yeah. The hypocrisy isn't going to. And lies and everything else. So it's Vic, right? Totally. No, it's not. It's not the trio. It's not the trio or the Four Horsemen or the Three Stooges
or the Five Horsemen or however many fucking people they add to their damn list.
Gandalf and his damn little elves. None of that stuff. Whatever y'all call yourselves tomorrow, it's none of y'all.
We should just go on their show and be the Sixth Horseman.
Yeah, and then get Danny and just be like, get 7 of us, and now we'll call ourselves the quorum because we can vote on stuff.
Oh, and shit. Actually, we can hold meetings and shit and like set rules for everybody, right? Because we're like the leaders of the internet now. We should do it.
We'll be the Hunters Anonymous Homeowners Association.
Oh my god! And all streamers will have to follow our rules because that's what's going to happen.
And speaking of, everybody be sure, it's tomorrow's Monday, so the Trio of Terror and or the Four Horsemen will be live streaming tomorrow. So, definitely check them out. So you can watch them steal stuff. But definitely check them out. I'm going to try to make it tomorrow if I can.
Vic makes that shit up. He can't count higher than 5. Oh,
But
by the way, we weren't ragging on your fucking Four Horsemen name. It was just we were tying that into another rant.
Yeah, we're just playing with y'all anyway. You know we are. We're sure that we've had plenty of all kinds of flavorful names called to us. Copy, not steal. Xerox, not Chico Sticks all night. Well, I'm all about Chico Sticks all night on Ministry of Amusement.
It sounds awfully sexual.
Whoo! See, that's why we have to have separation of church and state. It always devolves. And just let everybody know that if you need to get your AliExpress orders in, do it now for Halloween.
For 2022.
For 2022. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely definitely on my end. I'm matter of fact, I was telling James that for anybody that remembers during Sally, I had 1.5 trees fall in my yard, and the half tree has been taken care of, plenty of firewood, and the full tree is almost done. And I'm very, very honored and blessed and everything else to have such a huge yard. And now it's even huger because I'm minus yet another hickory tree. So I'm actually thinking that if I could pull it off, I may do a walkthrough on that side of the yard. Drive in on one side of the yard, walk through on the other. So there's gonna be plenty of haunt stuff to talk about.
Drive in, not through. Just to clarify.
Oh, Lord, speaking of haunt stuff, there was I talked about it moons ago. There was a haunt in Norfolk, not here in the United States, but in the UK. They put together, it's another one of those groups that decided, well, I'm hearing all these haunts closing. I'm going to make bank and try to start one up in August. Oh, it's August. Let me see if I can put a haunt together. And they've had to do a massive apology. I saw it today. I cannot remember the name of the haunt, or I would name it off, and I can't remember it, but it was in the UK. They did a massive apology to everyone and they literally said, yeah, it sucked because we started in August, playing in August, and I really wanted to say, yeah, because you're being a bunch of bitches and try to cash in on all the haunts that couldn't open or decided not to open in that area. So you decided you were going to pop one up, lickety split, and do it. Now you're having to apologize to everybody just so you can try to open one in 2021. It's pathetic. That kind of stuff is pathetic. I'll figure out what their name is and I'll tell you all next time.
Well, the Haunted Road hasn't made a post since November 13th.
Yeah, when you have to decide you need to cancel your Christmas hoo-ha.
Also, everybody, make sure you go like the ministry page so you don't miss us on Wednesday because we won't be on here.
Don't miss us on Wednesday. You said Haunted Road, and I was thinking Scream and Stream. No, Haunted Road is over. Those people, they lost their asses, and they deserved it, every bit of it. They literally, I hate saying that, but they deserved just the mockery they got, not just from us, but from tons of their guests. They just deserved every bit of it. So 2022 will have murder hornets that give you mutated COVID stings. I hope not. Danny says, I'm also maybe considering playing some D&D with y'all. Maybe if someone will help me because I'm dumb. No, they'll that's Zach will help. And Zach, speaking of, I have a friend who I've known since I was like 10, loves D&D. Completely forgot that he loves D&D. And he would be absolutely ecstatic to play D&D with y'all. I'm going to get him on the group page. He would be ecstatic how y'all do it, and he would totally be in it to win it. So, Reginald says, just 3 prepared for me, coming up with random things like lighting a bag of poop on fire. The poop trick. Reginald says, Rapunzel sound like the wolf is having a good time with you. Yeah, that's why they're not they're not going to be around next year. I'm only going to make that call. The Haunted Road was,
Nothing. Just reading.
Oh. Yeah, the Haunted Road was just. I think Scream and Stream may actually make it. They sort of kind of figured their mess out. They kind of figured their stuff out. They kind of screwed up for their Christmas thing, but they shouldn't. Nobody should have done a Christmas thing anyway. You know, even haunts that were doing everything by the pandemic book, quote unquote, they should have just left it alone. Personally, I think. And then the few that I've seen trying to do a Valentine's thing, literally, I hope they get ripped apart. I hope they just get shut down. That's being just massively greedy. When we start, that's the other thing I forgot to tell you, James. I'll tell you the quick bit after we get off here, but there's a group. Oh, here's a red tie. That had a video talking about the haunts that opened and the ones that were brave enough to open and not scared enough to. I forgot where this was going to because I actually made myself laugh about the red tie thing. Crap, I forgot what the whole point was. Damn it. Anyway, but yeah, so you know, they were just it. Oh, what did I just do?
What did you do?
Did I break something?
Probably.
No, my phone's doing weird stuff now.
I don't know. But yeah, Danny, it's easy. Trust me. Mark does it. You'll be fine.
What did I do to my phone? Am I still here?
I can still hear you, yeah.
That is so weird. I don't know. My phone, I lit my phone up to see what time it was, just out of curiosity, and it started flaking out. It could be because it's like 41 degrees in my house. Maybe it doesn't like it. Or maybe. I don't know what that was.
So what the hell do you do for heat then?
I don't.
You just do nothing.
Like I said, the house itself used to be. The house has actually got gas, but I had the gas shut off because there were some leaks in the house, and so the idea is that I'm going to replumb a small section of the house because a lot of the house is capped off. There's just a bunch of places in the house, so I'm used to the coldness. I'm used to it, but when I go to sleep, I use an electric blanket.
See, my only issue is it wouldn't be the cold as so much when you go to sleep and like that coldness settles on you. I don't like that feeling. That drives me nuts.
Well, see and it for me it doesn't. It doesn't. I mean, I sleep very, very soundly. It's easier for me to stay warm than it is to stay cool in the house. But I'm going to have actually one of my things this summer. Everybody's like, "What the hell?" We just went way off topic. Is getting the gas replumbed for the fireplace. That's the sad part too. Is the fireplace used to be a wood coal burning fireplace, and it was converted to gas. I could be burning hickory wood right now, but and then get the gas stove back up and running. So that's one of the things I'm going to do this summer is get the gas connected back to the house.
Nice.
But once it's repaired, once it's replumbed.
We got a minute.
Okay. Reginald says, I still think there's a hayride out there that changed from driving seats. That was a good idea. Yeah, some of those actually turned out to be a good idea, Reginald.
I like that one that was in LA. I liked it. I think they did
that one
good job.
And I think that one that you went through, James, was kind of cool.
It was. I mean, it was still not safe, but it was a good time.
Danny, talk to Zach about that. Get in the D&D group and talk to Zach about it.
Yep. It's super easy.
Yeah. Because since James has been kind of busy and stuff. But on that note, now that everybody knows that I'm going to have my house redone gas wise.
We'll end it on We Got Gas.
Huh?
So we'll end it on We Got Gas.
We Got Gas, yeah. So, but anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and we'll cut this one off since we're at the 10:30 mark. like I said before, absolutely as always, thanks everybody for joining in. Uh, you have no idea. Totally humbled by y'all being with us this long. Just not tonight, but in general. Be sure to pass the word on about the Ministry of Amusement. Get everybody you know on the Facebook page. We'll be updating the about section, and everything else, the past day or in the next day or so. I'm thinking about the past. Oh my God, I'm shot. But yeah, so thanks everybody. We will see you Wednesday with the Ministry of Amusement. Be sure you tell your friends and family, and I will pass it on to James.
Yeah, yep. So Wednesday will be the very first Ministry of Amusement stream. So don't forget, there won't be a Hunters Anonymous stream Wednesday. We won't be back on here until next Sunday. So make sure you stop by, hang out. Ministry of Amusement. We'll be on Facebook and YouTube simultaneously, just like we are here.
Mm-hmm.
Share the page with people. And hopefully we'll have a good time. So everybody have a good evening. Be safe. Have fun. Do whatever you do. And good night from me.
Good night, folks. Wear your masks. Stay safe. Thank you so much.